Hi guys and welcome to my channel. So in this video I'll be doing a quick unboxing of a new little action camera that I just bought. It's the DJI Action 4, which just came out a couple of months ago. But before I get into the unboxing, I just wanted to talk about exactly why I chose this little action camera over some of the other action cameras that were available. So if you want to skip ahead to the actual unboxing, I'll put a timestamp in the video. So basically I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to start recording some of my journeys. Like 5 years ago, I became a digital nomad where I left my work back in the UK and I started my own online business, and I just started traveling all over the world whilst earning money online. And I just thought it'd be quite an interesting idea just to buy a camera and just to start maybe doing some little vlogs or maybe doing some sort of like walking tour videos that I've been seeing online on YouTube, and just basically started doing some of those types of videos. So I needed a camera that was going to be versatile and reliable and also give me some really good high quality video resolution as well. And that's when I started looking at different types of cameras that I could buy. I was looking at different like Sony vlogging cameras, I was looking at action cameras, and I just thought the types of videos that I was going to start recording, I needed like a very versatile camera, a camera that was going to be waterproof, because I wanted to record some like snorkeling videos and stuff like that, scuba diving. I wanted to record like videos like walking around in different cities of the world, like in the rain and stuff like that. So I needed like an action camera that was going to be waterproof. So in the end I narrowed my selection down to three main action cameras. It was the Insta360 X3, the DJI Action 3, and the GoPro Hero 11. Because remember, like, this was a few months ago, so the DJI Action 4 hadn't even come out yet, neither was the GoPro Hero 12. So after looking at all the different comparison videos, I was definitely leaning towards the DJI Action 3 just because I had heard all about the unreliability issues that the GoPro Hero 11 had. You know, it was overheating a lot and the battery life wasn't as good as the DJI Action 3 either. And I basically travel between Southeast Asia and South America, and a lot of these countries that I tend to live in, such as here in Manila in the Philippines, I mean, they're very hot. It's often like 30 plus degrees Celsius, on top of that high humidity. So I needed a camera that was going to withstand that heat, and I just felt more comfortable that the DJI was going to be better for those types of. That's why I was leaning more towards the DJI. But I also really liked the Insta360 X3 camera as well. I just really liked that 360 degree viewpoint that you could choose from. I think it could be like a really good vlogging camera, but the only problem with that camera to me was the resolution. Like when you compare the footage from an X3 versus DJI or GoPro, the quality was just always much better. When I saw the footage from X3 cameras, it just felt to me like it was shot on an older smartphone from maybe a few years ago, as opposed to like a new high-end camera. So that really kind of put me off. And then I heard about the DJI Action 4 being released. And then I saw some of the improvements that they made to that camera. I saw that they increased the size of the lens, which made it possible to record better quality low light footage, and I think there was also some improvements with the battery life as well. But I wanted to wait until the release of the GoPro Hero 12 because I had heard lots of people just saying that the GoPro was going to be released with like a new 1-inch sensor, and it was going to have like a new 6K resolution and stuff like that. So I wanted to see what was going to happen. I wanted to see what that camera would be like and if it would live up to expectations. So anyway, the GoPro Hero 12 recently came out, and a lot of people were quite disappointed, myself included, because they didn't really change much. It wasn't much of an upgrade, to be honest. I think the main point of difference was like the battery life kind of increased a little bit, but that's about it. Like the lens remained the same. And after seeing lots of different comparisons on YouTube, it became evident to me that the DJI Action 4 was going to be better for me and for what I was looking for in a camera. But it was close between that and the X3, to be honest, because like I said, I really like that 360 degree camera. But the battery life just wasn't as good, the resolution wasn't as good, the audio wasn't as good, and overall it was like a lot more fragile because of those two protruding camera lenses sticking out. It could get damaged easily. So in the end, yeah, I basically chose the DJI Action 4. I think I made the right decision, but we'll see. And so yeah, let's just get into this unboxing. So yeah guys, as you can see, the box is actually quite small. This is the DJI Action 4 standard combo, so I opted not to choose the adventure combo. And as you can see here, inside we have the camera itself, the battery, we have a couple of different clips, magnetic clips, a locking screw, and a protective frame as well included, as well as the cable, USB-C. And then here you can just see all the features that this camera has. So it's got that 1/1.3 lens, which is bigger than on the both GoPro Hero 12, 11, as well as the DJI Action 3 as well. It's got that 10-bit color profile as well. It's got D-Log M, deep freeze resistant and long lasting battery life. It can record at 4K at 120 FPS. It's got that very wide angle 155-degree lens, 360-degree horizon steady, quick release. It's waterproof up to 18 meters underwater, and that's without a case. And it's got dual touch screens as well. Remember, the GoPro Hero 12 does have dual screens, but only one of them is touchscreen, not the front one. So yeah, let's just unbox this bad boy. So as you can see, it's very well packaged inside, very tightly. So wow, this is the camera. Yeah, it's weird, it's kind of light, but at the same time it's got that quality like feel. It's like it's not too light but not too heavy at the same time. It's like just the perfect weight. So this is that protective case, and then we've got the cable, the USB-C cable, as well as the screw. So yeah, we've got one battery with this combo. Got one of these magnetic clips. I might have to buy some more of these, like at least one more. But yeah, one of the reasons why I really like the DJI Action 4 was because of this magnetic clip. It just makes it very easy to connect different selfie sticks and stands and whatnot, different accessories to it, without having to screw and unscrew anything, just like you would have to on a GoPro, for example. So yeah, it just makes it very nice and easy to swap out different accessories. We've got the battery here. In all of the different comparisons that I've been seeing online, the DJI Action 4 battery seems to be the best one. It just seems to last the longest amount of time. Again, that's another thing that I really liked about this camera, because I just don't want to be walking around carrying with me like a bunch of different batteries. So wow, this is it. So it says tighten the lens protective cover before taking it into the water. Will do. So yeah, one of the main differences between the DJI Action 4 and the 3 physically is the color. So the color on this is a little bit darker, which I really like a lot. And obviously it's got that number 4 on it there instead of a number 3. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty much identical to the previous. So we'll just peel back that. You can see the lens. Again, so this is a touch screen and this is also a touch screen. Yeah, it feels really nice. It's got kind of a grippy texture to it, but it is plastic, it's not rubber. But this around the edge is slightly rubberized. It's like half rubber, half plastic type of material. It's weird. But yeah, it feels very, very good. Feels very premium actually. Like, you see the difference between there and there. Yeah, so this is like a little bit more plasticky and this is like a little bit more rubbery. So if you were to drop this, I think it might be protective a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to pop in the battery. So we'll just press this button and push up. And you can see this red strip there. As long as this red strip is visible, that means it's not waterproof. So basically, to make it fully waterproof, you need to make sure that this battery door is fully closed like that, so you don't see that red strip. So I'm going to just put in the battery, and I'm going to put in the SD card as well. So I purchased this 256GB Samsung Pro Plus micro SD card, and as you can see, it says it works on smartphones, cameras, action cams and drones, and it's got the read and write speeds there. So it's very quick. And when I was doing my research, like, everyone was saying that you have to make sure that you get an SD card that was very quick, that was going to be quick enough to process like the videos recorded on this, and it also has to have that V30 on there as well. So as long as your SD card has that V30 on there, it should be good. And I bought the 256GB version just to be on the safe side, because I think 256 gigs will be more than enough for me and for what I need. So yeah, let's just open this. So yeah, we've got it here. So yeah, let's just pop this SD card in. Till it clicks, and then we'll pop in the battery. You have to push it until it clicks, and then close the case. And then yeah, so with the battery it's slightly heavier, but like I said, it's not too light, not too heavy. It just does feel like quite a premium feel to it, to be honest. So we'll select the language, English. Okay, so I'm going to have to scan the barcode, download the Mimo app, and then connect it to the camera through the smartphone, doing it that way. So I'll be back after I've done those steps. So yeah guys, I've got it up and running now. Basically what I did was I downloaded the Mimo app on my phone, and then I just registered and then connected my camera to my phone, and that's it. That's pretty much it, and you can see what it looks like. The only thing that I was disappointed with was when I put the SD card in, he said that I needed to format it, so I formatted it using, you know, the settings on here. But then it said that the SD card that I'm using is too slow and that filming might stop. So that basically means that this SD card that I bought apparently is not quick enough. So it looks like I'm going to have to get a SanDisk one, because after I looked on the website, DJI website, it said that the #1 recommended branded SD card was SanDisk. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the DJI store and get a SanDisk card instead. So just a quick update guys, like I mentioned before, this Samsung SD card that I bought before, when I put it into the DJI Action 4, a message came up on the screen saying that the SD card that I'm using is too slow. So anyway, after I filmed some footage, I attached this SD card to my MacBook Air, and when I started playing back the video, initially it was playing back fine, but then it started getting a bit jerky, and then that just confirmed to me that, you know, this card must be like a little fake, because a real Samsung Pro SD card would work really well, and the fact that this one doesn't just shows that it's a fake one that I must have bought from online. Anyway, I just bought this one. This is the SanDisk. Which one is it now? It's the SanDisk Extreme, and this is actually the one that's been recommended by DJI, so hopefully this one works. I'm going to put it in now and then we'll check to see if it works. So yeah guys, as you can see, I've just inserted the SD card and there is no error message. Right here, look. This is where the error message was before, right here. But now it's working completely fine. So yeah guys, I guess the moral of the story is don't cheap out on the memory card like I did. Buy from a reputable store and you should be fine. So yeah, I'll just run through the prices quickly. So I bought this here in the Philippines, which is where I'm at the moment. I bought it from the DJI store, the official store, and I paid 22,890 Philippine pesos for it. And that's like the equivalent of $404 or 331 British pounds. For the Samsung 256GB SD card, I paid 329 Philippine pesos, which is the same as £4.76. But thinking about it now, I bought this Samsung SD cards from a website called Lazada, and the problem with that website is you can buy a lot of fake stuff on there, and I feel like this is most likely a fake SD card, like a fake Samsung one. I think it's probably just a regular SD card and they've just put the Samsung branding on it and stuff. And I think that's why the DJI Action is recognizing this card as being slow, because I feel like if this was an official Samsung V30 SD card, I think it would have worked perfectly. Yeah, so that means that I'm going to have to go back to the DJI store and get an SD card from there. I'll get a SanDisk one because I remember they were selling one as well, and that should work perfectly. And they also got this little mini tripod mount as well from Lazada, and I paid around $6 for that. And as you can see, it just flips open like this. I didn't feel like I needed like a really long selfie stick just because this camera has such a wide angle lens, like it captures everything right in front of you without me having to have the need for like a really long extension stick. And so I'll just attach the camera to it just to see what it looks like. So we've got the mount there. Oh wow, so it can only really go in one way, so it doesn't fit this way because the magnets aren't connecting, so it has to be this way. Yeah, that's firmly on. So it's not just magnetic, it's got clips that clip into place as well, so it makes it very, very sturdy. So yeah, now we've got it in place. This is what it looks like on a stick. Yeah, I like the size of it. It's really small. It's smaller than the GoPro Hero 12, and I think it's lighter as well a little bit. But yeah, it's quite inconspicuous, I think. It's got legs as well. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna just film like a quick sample footage and I'm gonna add it to this video just so that you guys can see what it looks like and sounds like. So yeah guys, I am now filming from the DJI Action 4. So let me know what the audio sounds like. I think the audio on these are pretty decent. Of course you can add your own wireless microphone to it as well. That's one of the great things about the DJI Action 4 and the 3 as well. But yeah, like I'm holding this camera very close to my face right now and it's picking up everything because of how wide the lens is. So look what happens now when I extend my arm. Like it just captures everything. So I'm just going into some lower light settings. So yeah, there's not too much light here right now, but it's still working very well from what I can see in the viewfinder. Let me go into an area where it's even less lighting. Yeah, from what I can see on the viewfinder, it's looking really, really good. And here you can see this is Manila. So yeah, this is the Manila that you might not see often, because most vloggers just film BGC. BGC is like a really upmarket, very well developed area just over there. That big building that you can see there, that's the Aura Mall in BGC, and behind it you can see all the tall buildings and stuff. It's like a very well developed area. But right behind BGC you got this area here where it's not very well developed, as you can see. And yeah, this is like what I want to film more of. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that sort of thing, subscribe to this channel, because I'll be filming more and more of my journeys as I travel to different countries around the world. I mainly live between Southeast Asia and South America. So currently I'm in Southeast Asia. I'll be going to Vietnam in a couple of weeks, and then Malaysia after that, and then I might either go to South Africa or back to South America after that. So yeah guys, if you are interested in those types of videos, be sure to subscribe, and if you got any questions, drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.